Well, hello. Anybody on today? Well, let's hang out. Hey, Larry here, and welcome to any and everyone that is on today. Okay, here we go. Making sure that everything is working on my end correctly. And I guess it is. So here we go. I'll be on here for a little bit, not for a very long chat, but for a little bit.
Hello to Artemis.
Hey, Artemis, how you doing, bud? Glad to have you. I'm trying to check on some dates here.
And hello, Jack Ford Mac.
Hey, Jack, what's up? Hey, welcome, guys. Welcome. I'm trying to look on my calendar so I can mention the here we go. I think I'm getting to it. Bear with me. I'm totally unorganized, as always, but that's okay. Here we go. I'm thinking that it's this month, isn't it? I'm looking for National Pen Day.
Hello, Nomad.
Hey, Nomad. I'm trying to remember, was it October or November for National Pen Day? Feel free to elaborate and fill me in on it, because I know I have it written down, but I don't remember where I put it. But anyway, I'm still looking. So, hey, it's almost Halloween time. It's just around the corner. And before you know it, Christmas will be right here. Favorite time of year. I want to mention real quick to Carl, hey, tell your daughter we love the cookies. All gone. Chocolate chip. Melt in your mouth. Nice, crispy with that taste of that yummy chocolate. It works well. Next time, tell her to make about, 3 dozen would take care of it for a few days. So anyway, they were really good.
Okay, here it is. Fountain Pen Day is the first Friday of November.
First Friday of November is Fountain Pen Day. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer. So, are you guys ready for Fountain Pen Day? And what do y'all guys do for Fountain Pen Day? Anything special? You buy pens? You write letters? How do you celebrate Fountain Pen Day?
Hello to David C.
Hey, David C. How's it going, buddy? So, I like to share that I just, and I'll do a review on it, purchased my first Parker Vintage 61 Burgundy with a 14K medium nib, and I love it. Love it. And this pen writes extremely well. I love the way it writes, love the way it looks and feels. And I will be sending this to Mr. Steph later on in the year, because it needs to have a jewel put on top and some other minor work done to the body, but get it nice, polished, fixed up to go. But right now, it's a great writer. Love it.
What does that have in it? A converter or a what?
Automatic filler right here. Here it is. The aerometric filler, I believe they're called it. I'm trying to look at it. It is the blind as a bat. Let me get the thing out here. Here it is. You use Parker ink, Parker Pen Company, made in USA, Parker 51. It's the squeeze converter. The converter doesn't come out.
Okay, David says it's called an arrow.
aerometric. Is that what you call it? Is that right? I think. But it feels nice. No problems with the filling system. Everything works on it. And a special thanks to Bill for letting me buy this pen off of him. Really a super good looking fountain pen, just like it sits. And I have a Parker 45. I think they call them the Flighter. I think that's in. I'll pick it up Tuesday because I wasn't here to sign for it the other day. I got that coming in.
David says that's a 51, not a 61.
Yeah, 51. Yeah. Did I say 61? I meant 51. I thought I said 51 because it's right here on the converter 51. Let me make sure again. But I'm real lucky to get the pen. So,
what ink do you have in that one?
Right now I have Monteverde Olivine ink, one of my favorite of all greens. And it really, really writes like a jewel. Totally impressed with this pen. And I have another pen here that I'll be doing a review on later. Another Parker, vintage. And this one has the jewel in, plus it has the little blue diamond on the clip. And I'll be telling more about this one later. This belongs to Bill as well. He's not selling this one, but he had the nib, I think, done to a italic nib. So I'll be doing that one later.
Hello to Canal.
Hey, Canal. So I'm really, okay, vintage pens. Like I've said before, and I'm going to stay true to what I say, I'm not going to try to restore or want to restore or desire to restore a pen. That's not my thing. But I do like vintage pens. Some of my favorite of all vintage pens is Parker, Schaefer, and Waterman. And I do like and getting into the forever. Is it forever? Is it wherever?
Wherever. Yeah,
wherever fountain pens. I do like them as well. And I think is it Bexley? The BAX Bexley pen. But anyway, I'm in contact with Steph from Grandma Pens, and I'm waiting for a Parker 51 14K medium div with a blue or teal barrel to come in. So I'm waiting for that. As soon as he gets one in, he'll restore it, and then I'll get it from him. So, yeah, I do like Parkers a lot. Vintage pens have always interested me. I have some Everbrook vintage and some other vintage, but they've always interest me because, the age, they have lived through time. They have survived, a lot of them, for decades. And some of them need to be revived back to their original form. But, when I hold a pen, I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's not just holding a pen. It's holding a fountain pen that others have used. And if a fountain pen could only speak, I always wondered, what would they tell me? Where have they been? What adventures have they seen? What stories have they written? And it goes back to the day. So, it just takes me back decades. And I kind of live that experience. And I try to share this pen with my heart when I write, especially with a vintage pen. If you're a true pen enthusiast, it's not just, and I'm speaking for me. It's just not about buying, I got a Parker, or I got a Mont Blanc, or I've got a Pelican, or I've got a $5,000 pen. And that's cool. That's definitely cool. I hear you. Love it. But for me, it's not about how much a pen costs. It's for me, it's a connection that I have to a pen. Not everybody will like the pens I like, and I will not like as well some of the pens they own. And that's okay. We're all are different personalities, different likes, dislikes. But like I said, pens are my heart, and they really are. I really, really love fountain pens. And I've never just said that just to say it, because it's true. Every day I use fountain pens.
Hello to Big Block.
Hey, Big Block.
From Germany.
Germany, how's it going there in Germany, buddy? There's something that are unique. They have their own personalities. So I thought I'd share that again. And I say it over and over, and I repeat myself because that's how much fountain pens mean to me. They're special. You know, the new ones are really nice as well. I love the new ones. But this pen is just, for me, a true treasure, a true pleasure to write with. A beautiful fountain pen. And I'm lucky. And I can't wait to get that 45 in. So that should be here Tuesday, and get that done. So I'm also waiting for some ballpoints to come in, some Jotter ballpoints to come in. I've got 2 different types in now, and I'm waiting for another one to come in of a different type of Jotter pen. They're kind of cool. I like that clip on them. That arrow clip is just, to me, kind of an eye catcher. You know, Parker's been around for decades. They make great fountain pens, just as Waterman and Schaefer does as well, and some others.
David C. asks, how is the 360 working for you?
You know, in fact, I was just going to mention that I just cleaned that up, David, yesterday. It's been working absolutely outstanding. Almost, I mean, you can't beat almost as well. Very well-made fountain pens. And to me, they're vintage. They're no longer with us anymore, but they left behind their legacy of not just beautiful, gorgeous fountain pens, but well-made fountain pens. You know, it's too bad they went under. But, you know, there was rumors, was it last year or so, that somebody was going to bring them back, but I have not heard any more on that.
Hello, Ink Guy.
Hey, Ink Guy. But anyway, that's my love and history. I hope you don't get bored of me saying it over and over again, because I'm that crazy about fountain pens.
Okay, Kanal asks, since when have you started loving ballpoint pens?
Well, to be honest with you, Kanal, I've never disliked ballpoint pens. They're okay. You never know when you have to use a ballpoint pen. I know if I have to do a check, I can't use a fountain pen because it's not going to come out on the duplicate behind it. I've tried many, many times. It's just not going to work. If I don't do a duplicate check, then yeah, I can use a fountain pen. But there are times that I can't. That's a bummer. So I have to use a ballpoint pen. You know, I don't use them that often. But the reason why I have these ballpoint pens, because I have ballpoint pen lovers out there that love ballpoint pens. And so far, it's been the Parker that I've gotten the most emails and requests to do. So that's why I'm doing the Parker. Now, on the ballpoint pen, here's my take on it. I don't like the way a ballpoint writes. It's too dry for my taste. I do like how a gel pen writes. I've done a review on it, and the reviewers couldn't really, well, they couldn't tell the difference between the fountain pen ink or the gel ink. It looked the same. So that was cool, impressive. They have a great flow in the gel. So I did buy some Parker refill gels that I am going to also be using in the pens to show the difference between a ballpoint and a gel. So, but anyway, that's my take on the ballpoints and why.
Yeah. David C. says Ancora bought the name on the pens you were talking about and intends on bringing the brand and replacement parts back.
On the Omos?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, really? Do you know when, Dave? Now, David's a friend of mine. He's in the pen club also. David is a big pen enthusiast. In fact, he helped at the Dallas Pen Show with a seller, I think, was it Joe Lowe?
Joe Lowe.
Yeah, yeah. That has some incredible fountain pens. You know, God willing, next year I plan to stay longer, but, you know, I only stayed about an hour or so because of my spine, but I'm going to try to hang out, you know, next year a bit longer. And I do want to visit Joe's table. Like he has, Joe Lowe, you know, I never heard of the gentleman until I saw David working at the table helping out Joe. And really, he has some really dynamite fountain pens over there. But if you're ever at a show, look up Joe. I don't know how many shows he goes to. I don't know if he's going to go to the Atlantic show or not this year. But check out his table and see what may interest you.
Hello to M. Duran.
Hey, M.
And Kanal asks, how often do you get to write with your fountain pens and how do you put them to use?
Oh, Kanal. Well, I use fountain pens every day, every single day of the year. In the morning, all through the day, at night before I go to bed. I write letters. I take notes. I write in my journal. I keep track of my carbs and calories. I keep track of my workouts when I do my bike rides, how many miles I go each day, how many carbs I burn each day. So fountain pens are a major 99.9% of what I use. So that's how I use them. But, you know, I rotate them. Like right now, I'm carrying the, of course, Parker Vintage, and I've got the Homo Sapien, beautiful pen, love it. I really do like it. And my beautiful, lovely 149 Mont Blanc. I really love the pen. I love all these pens. And my Dynamite Pelican M800. And my super fabulous one and only Sgt. Pepper's Mont Blanc. So that's my carry for right now. And the Omos was in my carry, but like I said, I just cleaned that out the other day. Great fountain pen. I love the shape, love the feel. I like the way the ink flows on that Omos. It writes really nice. It's a juicy pen. It's a white one, really nice color. You know, you can't go wrong with an Omos. At least I don't think so. So now you can ask David. David C's on here. He has a few Omos, some really, really nice Omos fountain pens. I'm talking extremely nice. And David usually carries what, David? 12, 24, somewhere in there. I was carrying the 24, then I went to the 12, but then I've cut down to the 6 so I can move the pens for me faster and use other pens more.
Let's see. Artemis says he feels for you because he has spinal issues as well. David C. says, over the 2 days of the Dallas Pen Show, I noticed more and more at Joe's table, and he picked up a pen or two. He's got 28 inked up right now.
There you have it. Yeah. And really, I'm not just saving it to build up David C., but David really has some beautiful, wonderful fountain pens. You know, you just have to get a hold of a fountain pen, especially a vintage, and just, you know, get yourself connected with that fountain pen. Here's you, here's the fountain pen, and connect each other with it and get to know that fountain pen, feel it, you know, understand it, you know, learn how it writes, how it likes to write, the personality of it. But, you know, David has a nice collection of fountain pens, but he uses all of them.
Hello, Greasy Pete.
Hey, Greasy, what's up?
And Nomad asks.
Nomad.
He has a black Omos 360 that leaks from the top. Who repairs them now?
Hey, David, you want to get that one? Let's see. Well, I think Steph at Grandma Pin, but that's in the UK. He's a great one. One of my favorites. There's another gentleman. I'm not sure if is it Independence?
Independence.
Yeah, Independence might be a good one. There's a few more that I don't have on hand or names in front of me, but if anybody has any suggestions, lay them out for them. And it's leaking, eh? That's a bummer. It leaks from the knob. Okay. You know, I've been asked over and over again from people that want to start reviewing fountain pens. Some think it's a piece of cake. Just get on here and get, do a fountain pen, talk about it, and that's it. There's a whole lot of work involved doing reviews. A whole lot. And I've said it over and over again. It's something that you're going to have to be dedicated to and spend some time with and do your homework. And then, before you do the review, you really have to test that pen. And then you have to give all this information out enough for the reviewers to know what that pen is like. What you need to try to do, at least what I try to do when I review a pen, is try to give my heart, my feelings when I do a review about that pen, and kind of shoot it out there to the universe so that people can pick it up what I'm feeling about a fountain pen. Because, there is pens that are just pens. And then there are pens that are just amazing. So there's a lot of work to do reviews.
Hello, Stefan.
And I know some folks that are collectors that have a whole lot of fountain pens. And the gentleman said he's not into reviewing fountain pens. It takes a lot of time. It does. And he just doesn't have that, as he put it, to the reviews. So, that's that.
Kanal likes the Iroshizuku inks.
Kanal, don't you have the Mont Blancs by chance? Let me know real quick. I'm waiting for a special pen to come in. It's probably going to take about 2 weeks to get here. But that's a secret.
A nice big surprise, too.
A huge surprise, wasn't it? Huge. So, I can't wait till it comes in. And that's all I'm going to say right now. I wish it was here now. Oh, can't wait to get my hands on it. And it's mine. Wow. Fountain pens can be, or they are addictive, at least to me. Love them. Love them. Love them. So, is Kanal still there?
He hasn't replied yet.
Okay, I guess not. Okay, well, anyway, I'm not sure if Kanal is the person that we text each other about fountain pens, but that's why I was wondering if that was him.
He does have Mont Blanc.
Okay, so Kanal, aren't we the ones that text each other occasionally? So as soon as I find that out, then I'll know that that's him. Because there's a gentleman that loves Mont Blancs and Pelicans, yay. And we do text each other a lot, and we share pens and the inks. Oh, there's a ink out that I'm still waiting for it to come in. I haven't ordered it yet because the seller hadn't got any in yet. Yeah, I have. But it's Skull and Roses. So I'm still waiting to hear about that because I do want to get my hands on that ink.
Kanal asked, which pen are you waiting for? It's going to be a surprise.
Yeah, that's a surprise. And that's all I can say. It's got to be a surprise. Yes.
Yeah, he's the one you text with.
Yes, okay. Yes, they are, David, totally out of stock. Yeah. There's a place in Germany that I've already contacted, and as soon as they get more in stock, they will notify me so I can order some. Yep. Yeah, Kana, I got you. I've seen it now. Yeah, okay. So I'll get back to you later on it. But, you know, it's one of those. One of those, yes. But it was just a big surprise for me when I heard about it. So I was like, really? For me? And then I showed Mr. Announcer, didn't I?
Yes.
He goes,
wow.
Wow. Yeah, that was like a big wow. So, so I'm excited. Yep. I call that an early Christmas. Yep. And anyway, back to that Parker Vintage. That was on my wish list as well. So, and that Parker 45 was on the wish list. I've got in, I'll pick it up, God willing, Tuesday. Then I've got to get the 61. And I'm not sure about anything else. Well, I'm going to get that other 51 as soon as Steph gets them in and restores them. And then I want to work on some Schaefer's and some Watermans as well. So, what else has been going on? I'll be doing a t-shirt giveaway, and it's going to be a medium shirt. I'll go ahead and announce it now. It's going to come with a fountain pen of some sort. And some other goodies. And it's going to come with a pin sleeve as well. And that's going to be a surprise when you see it. So it's going to be a pretty cool giveaway. So if you're interested in the giveaway, remember it's a medium shirt. Just email me your name and address to my Gmail email account. And the giveaway is going to end on Thursday of this coming week. So I'll be doing a video later today to announce it again, to put it on YouTube again. But you guys get the first shot at it to get your names in. And it's going to be a cool giveaway. It really is a cool giveaway. And I'm excited about it.
Have you seen the newest Cult Pins exclusives?
No.
Hello, Jerry.
And David, you're talking about the Cult Pins, the ones out there in the UK, in London, England, wherever they're out there?
Hey, David sent an Instagram link for it.
Okay, cool. Because I have, if they have a website, Cult Pins, I bought a pin from them before a couple of years ago, if we're on the same page. So gotta have some humor, right? At the pin show, I did meet with Mike and his wife, Audrey, for a little bit. Such a nice lady. Really a nice couple. They help out and work at the Franklin Christoph table. You know, I've got to get me a Franklin Christoph fountain pen. I've yet to get one. I need to get me one with a medium nib with a clip. But you know me, I like them a smooth nib and wet. So, but I need to get a Franklin Christoph pen. And I've been saying that, but now I'm really meaning it. I have to get one. I've got an Edison, but no Franklin yet. Some of my favorite pens brands are, Monteverdi, the Conklin. I love the pens. Come on, do some thinking here. La, 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 la. I do like Noodler's, believe it or not. Pilot. Sailor has some great pens. Sailor King of Pens, great pens. There's so many. I need to make a list, I think, one day and just go down the list and mention them because there's so many that I've missed out. So, anybody getting new inks? There is a ink that somebody has asked me about, and I didn't even know it was on the market. It's no longer being sold. You can find it on eBay. It's the JFK dark blue ink. Really a nice blue. I do like it. And they're not, Mont Blanc isn't selling anymore, but you can find it on eBay. But it's quite expensive.
Okay, question. Did you get the new Wing Sung 601A with a Triumph nib?
No, I haven't yet.
And Artemis says he figured the Conklin would be too dry for you.
I have several Conklins, and I love them, and I use them on a regular basis. The All-Americans, really nice pens.
Jerry says he recently got a bottle of Diamine that had a moldy odor to it.
Did you send it back, Jerry? All yours are super dry, all those Conklins. How mine are really nice riders. Yeah, if mine are too dry, I do tend to, not all of them, but make some of them wetter.
Kanal is buying some Iroshizuku inks.
Okay.
And Jerry says he got a substitute for it.
Yeah, Kanal, have you heard of the JFK dark blue ink that came out years ago? I think back in, 2013 or so? I just learned about it today. One of my reviewers sent me a message about it. And I think on eBay, you can get it for like $29 for a 30 mil, up to $79 more. So I don't know, maybe in a few months I may buy the $30 one. But like I said, I'm just waiting for Skulls and Roses to come in so I can order me a bottle and a cup. But don't forget the Pen Club meeting is next month, November. Yep. So we'll be meeting in our usual hangout here in Fort Worth. Anybody interested? Give Janice a holler on Facebook. And what else has been going on? I'm trying to think. And I know as soon as I get done, I'll remember. Yeah, I've got to do a review on some of my dip pens that I've yet to do. And they're right here next to me, and I still forget to do the review on them. So, got to get that done. I've got enough to keep me busy, let's put it that way. Do I have any Jinhao lovers? I've got some cool Jinhao pens here for review. They're a 0.7, 1.1, 1.5, And I really like one of them with that new matte finish on it. Really looks really false looking. I don't know if you guys can even tell from the picture if I can take out the sleeve. But it's got a beautiful finish on it. It really is a nice looking pen. So I will be doing a review on those. So yeah, I've got enough pens to keep me busy for
Hey, Kanal says the JFK ink was amazing, and he's buying Iroshizuku Konpeki and Asa Gao inks.
Okay. So you've got a bottle of the JFK. Lucky you, I never knew about it, like I said, till somebody told me about it today. And then I checked out the ink, and I fell in love with the ink. And, I don't buy bottles of ink until I try a sample. But there are exceptions to the rule, like Skulls and Roses 1, and the JFK would be number 2 that I would buy a bottle of.
And, Jerry, I think you might be safe with that particular hat this time.
Okay. All right. So, if anybody have any plans of what they do on Fountain Pen Day, any suggestions? What do you guys do? Nothing? Or just sit there? It's Fountain Pen Day. Do you buy a pen, ink, paper, pen case? What? What do I do? Well, let's see. For real? Maybe doing a review, work on pens, doing a letter, looking at pens online. Well, every day. I mean, I'm consistent of what I'm saying because I do that's what I do every day. Now, work on pens. Yeah, I do work on my own pens from time to time. Maybe smooth the nib out a little bit. Only my lower end pens. I usually, Jinhao Heroes. But, I do make them wetter if need be. Not all my pens, but most of them. And I still haven't done it, but I need to get that Aurora fountain pen, the limited edition, on that site that David mentioned. Do you remember what it was?
The one he posted. Well, it was an Instagram link.
To sell the pen?
Oh, that one. I wrote it down, but I don't remember.
Yeah,
what it was.
he wrote it down, but we can't find where he put it. So, David, if you send it again, he can write it down again. But yeah, I'm actually going to sell it. Yeah, I've been saying I'm going to sell it, but I don't put a lot of effort to sell it. I guess because I don't want to sell it. But then I have finally settled with myself that I am going to sell the Aurora fountain pen. It's going to come just like I got it. In its case, pen case, box, the whole 9 yards. Only use it 3 times. But I don't flex. I do have pens that flex, but I like them more because they're wet. And those work enough for me, but that Aurora has a beautiful flex nib on it for sure.
Let's see. We've got a question about what date the first Friday in November is, and I don't have a calendar in front of me.
I do. Right here. Friday of November, October, November. The first day is on a Thursday.
No, the first Friday.
Oh, the first Friday is on a Friday, 2nd.
So, okay, November 2nd or 3rd?
November 2nd. I'm looking right at it. November, la.
Okay.
Right there. November 3rd is a Saturday, so you'll be a day late.
And let's see, did you locate the 2018 Fountain Day Pen Day pen, P-I-N? I guess a round pen.
No, I didn't.
And okay, the Instagram place is Virtual Pen Show.
Okay, that's where we need to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so remember that.
Virtual Pen Show.
Yeah, because yeah, it's time, and I'm really going to sell it at a good deal. It's not doing me any good just sitting here doing nothing. It's stored in the pin box right there on the shelf, right over there. It's in the pin shelf, asleep, and needs a good home. And like I said before, you can't ever get what you pay for a pen, so remember that. At least I got to use it 3 times. Got to see the nib in action. Great nib. I've got to experience that Aurora feeling. And I do have other Auroras. Some have gold nibs, some don't. Lower end Aurora. But yeah, I'm definitely, well, I'm going to have to sell it because I'm still planning on getting that Pelican M815 for sure. That's on the list. And I do like the new color on the Pelican. Is it the 805 or the 800? God, there's just so many beautiful pens out there today, you know. God, if I was working, I'd be broke buying fountain pens. Well, my friends, oh, again, what did I buy at the Dallas Pen Show? I got a couple of notebooks from Franklin Christoph I bought from Mike. He was working there. And a couple of cool, one's a tablet, one's a journal, with a sugarcane paper. You know, I think I may have used that paper once. I'm not sure. If I have, it's been a while back. But, and you know, and that's all I bought at the pen show because I'm saving up for that Pelican 815.
Let's see. Big Lock says he's going to get a vintage fountain pen, restore it for his sister as a Christmas gift.
Well, that's cool. What kind? What do you have in mind?
And Canal says to go for the Twisby Echo pen. Don't you have one of those, I think?
A what?
A Twisby Echo?
Yeah, it's a great pen. Sugarcane, yeah, I think that's what they call it. The paper.
Yeah.
Like imperial pure cane sugar. Transparent blue Echo looks nice. You're not talking about the Go, are you? The Echo Go pen? That's kind of cool with a pump on it.
Have you done a review on the Twisby Echo?
Oh, yeah. Check my channel out on the Echo, the 580, 700, and change out some nibs on the 580 as well. So, yeah, I've done a few on them. And that 700 is a beautiful wet rider.
Oh, okay. The question actually is, have you done a review on the sugarcane paper?
No, buddy, I haven't even had time to do that. I'm behind on doing reviews on inks, but that's on the list. In fact, the notebooks are up there, but I need to do a review to see how well that paper handles the fountain pen. They say it's fountain pen friendly paper, and to see how the inks work on the paper as well. I do like the Life paper. In fact, here's my Life journal right here, and that's what I keep all my inks in. So, and what I like, you know, I like going back and looking through my ink journal and to see how the ink has finally settled in the paper and how it actually looks. And one that I particularly like is the Private Reserve Chocolate. Fast dry, I done this one on September 17th of this year. Beautiful ink color. And the J. Herburn, the Violet Pensy, I think is how you say it. An ink that I'm not sure of, if it's even the right brand, was the Mont Blanc Blue Hour. Does that ring a bell to anybody? If I got the name right.
Hello to Lori. And she says the Ohio Pen Show is on the first week in November.
Okay. But anyway, I do like the light paper as well. Good paper. Great for fountain pens as well. But my favorite of all paper is the Tomo River 52G paper is my favorite paper of all papers. I like that thin paper, and Tomo River delivers every bit of what I needed for it. So, well, folks, I am going to have to say peace. I have to go. I've got a review I've got to get going on as soon as we get done with this one. So, thanks y'all for hanging out with me today. I appreciate everybody's time. And stay healthy, stay safe. And until our next hangout, don't text and drive. See you guys later. I appreciate it, folks. Thanks, David C., for your help today.